A live look at downtown Los Angeles. The famous Hollywood sign, "We must be nearby" at Dodger Stadium. All the stars are out, including the great Tiger Woods. And inside, we prepare for game number 3 of this National League Championship Series between the Phillies and the Dodgers. Who's been very good against the Phillies this season and was outstanding in the clincher game 3 against the Cubs in the division series, is on the mound. They've been staying through the end of the night at these games as Rollins hits one weakly to second, 1 out. So now 1 for 10 in this series is Jimmy Rollins. Victorino has done during this NLCS, and overall so far this postseason he has driven home 9. Gets under it on the infield for Kyle, gives it a look, 2 out. From him if Chase Utley keeps this inning alive about the mindset of these Dodgers and some of the hitters as Utley draws a 2-out walk. What'd you learn, Ken? Runner goes. Throw by Martin. Inning over.
What a play by DeWitt.
It was actually for Kyle, who dug it out of the dirt, got the tag down. No score after a half in LA. Who is an incredible story as he pitches here in 2008. Just 1 for 9 in this NLCS. Both leadoff hitters struggling, and for Kyle's on to start the night. Jam shot gets through for Kyle, will turn but hold, 2 on, nobody out. Another hit. Here comes for Kyle. The throw by Burrell. Too late. The other runners advance. 1-0 LA.
You've got to go to second base with the ball.
When he was with the Seattle Mariners. Here's a 1-2 pitch. And Martin is hit to load him up. On the outside corner, 1 away, and a big strikeout for Jamie Moyer. To right. 1 run scores. Ramirez is held at third as Worth walks it back in.
They remember the scouting report.
3-2 to Kemp. Got him on the inside corner.
That pitch once again only 84 miles an hour.
Has had the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 out. Down the right field line. This ball, big trouble. And it stays in play. 3 runs are going to score. The rookie delivers. It's 5-zip.
Huge inning for the Dodgers.
Now a chopper to third off the bat of Kuroda. The inning is over. Ripped into right, and Ryan Howard trying to get in on the fun for Philadelphia. Going to dig for second. Pretty good play by Ethier, but a double all the way. So the Phillies come right back after Kuroda. Well hit into right. Did he get enough? Back is Ramirez on the track. And out in left field, Manny Ramirez hauls it in, 1 out.
You could hear by the sound of that ball hit by Burrell. He hit it down toward the end of the bat.
But lost to the Phillies in the NL East as Worth hits one in the air to right center field. Kemp pulls it in. Howard tags, goes to third with 2 out. Feliz puts the Phillies on the board with a base hit into left. It's 5-1. As Ryan Howard, who started the inning with a double, scores, and Feliz gets his second RBI of this postseason. One of the hitting stars for the Phillies in game 2. Off balance, pops it up. Easy for Kemp to his left, and the inning is over. Leadoff double by Ryan Howard. First hit of this series. He scores. It's 5-1 after an inning and a half. After the 2-out RBI hit by Pedro Feliz. For Kyle in the air to left center field, at the track, at the wall. The Dodgers get the run back.
Dodgers fans have another chance to explode. I think this is the last hitter for Jamie Moyer.
Here's a little floater into center. Here comes Victorino. Nice catch. Running grab by Shane Victorino for out number 1. There are the numbers for the regular season for Condrey. He is the long right-handed reliever.
Tonight and tomorrow because of that off day on Tuesday.
Full count on Ramirez, and he takes a 1-out walk. On base twice tonight. Condrey comes out of the bullpen, and
whatever, as far as retaliation are concerned, it's all part of the game, pitching inside. The Dodgers retaliate, that's also part of the game.
I would be shocked if the Dodgers don't retaliate tonight. They're leading 6-1. And look at that reaction by Russell Martin. He is ticked.
Trying to win.
To the shortstop for call. Dodgers have Jenkins play perfectly. 1 out, back to the top of the lineup. He pitched away.
He was a pitcher who stayed away from the hitters.
On the inside corner, strikeout number 1 for Kuroda. Here is why Russell Martin is frustrated. And there's one
warning
behind the back of Victorino, who didn't like it because it was up around his head.
Victorino said, throw at my ribs, that's fine. Throw at my head, that's not fine. So a warning has been issued. Don't throw at my head. That's what he said, telling Russell Martin. Was Victorino there?
It was great. He stated his case.
Yep.
And he continues to Kuroda. We got action at Dodger Stadium. The benches now come out. So hold on now. The bench is empty. Nothing's going on yet. But Manny Ramirez is in the front of the pack. And that's obviously the last thing the Dodgers need, is for Ramirez to get mixed up in something. And the home plate umpire, Mike Everett, came up to him and said, hey, we got a warning, so be aware, as Nomar Garciaparra greets Happ with a base hit into center.
And throwing at guys that the umpires become involved. And the umpires have certainly become involved from a common sense standpoint with the warnings issued.
Here's Victorino, who calls off Jimmy Rollins. 1 on, 1 out. Let's go down to Chris Myers. They have a lead. They've had some payback. They've shown some life here. And the warning came after their pitcher got a shot in at the Phillies as Kemp gets a base hit to right. 2 on, 1 out. Fastball gets DeWitt looking. 2 out. Inning over. Happ has back-to-back strikeouts, and we go to the 4th. Heart of the order. First up, 4th inning now. Kuroda's been very good, and he will work to the heart of the Philadelphia lineup. Chase Utley first in, and he rips it. What a pick by Nomar. 1 out. Former shortstop. That's the second baseman, DeWitt. Hit it right into the shifted defense. Howard is 1 for 2.
Woke me up and kept me up.
2-2. (6-1) after 3.5. Little pop up right side. Utley puts it away, and we had a chance to visit with Rich Doobie last half inning.
You make them think you're coming in and go away, and that's what makes that outside part of the plate that much more fertile.
In the air to center, and Victorino has time to get to it. 2 out. And now Manny Ramirez will step in. He is perfect at the plate. The 3-1 from Happ. A 4-pitch walk, and Ramirez on base for the 3rd time tonight.
Go to home plate and not have anybody come inside and not be brushed or knocked down is foolish. Those are pipe dreams.
Chance for Garciaparra, who's 1 for 2 to get something done. And he does with a base hit into left. Manny Ramirez coming home. Throw by Burrell is cut off. A run scores, and Martin is tagged out to end the inning. Dodgers trade an out for a run. They make it 7-1 as we go to the 5th. LA getting exactly what they need since the start of the night. What does he do to start the 5th? He strikes out. We asked Joe Torre first question about how excited he was to see how his team came out fighting tonight.
Fastball away here.
From the hole for Cowell. We're in a better arm on any shortstop in baseball. 2 out. Canyon Sturt's a guy who learned how to work out of the bullpen by learning from the best, Mariano Rivera. As Ruiz flies to right, Ethier. What a job by Hiroki Kuroda. A look at downtown LA on a beautiful night. Leading 7-1. Casey Blake had an important hit in that 5-run first for the Dodgers. With a backhand, Pedro Feliz brought Ryan Howard right into the path of Casey Blake. No collision, 1 out. 2-2 pitch to Kemp. Broken back, ground ball, base hit up the middle. Kemp's 2 for 3. And he's on with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. 1 on, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kemp left a little early, and he's out. Caught stealing 1-3-6 with Jimmy Rollins taking the throw from Ryan Howard.
I think he was safe initially, then the feet came off the bag, and Rollins didn't have to apply the late tag.
Broken back for DeWitt. Rollins makes the play. We go to the 6th inning. Phillies will bat, trailing by 6. Won at 8-7 in 13 innings. Jamie Moyer started that game. 7-1 game here, and so Taguchi pinch hitting for Happ grounds out. So number 99 grounds out. Number 99.
That's why these are confidence at bats for Rollins, Howard.
In the air to center, Kemp. 2 out.
game that even though the Phillies may be trailing by 6 runs.
Out in front of it, Blake DeWitt. How about Kuroda? How about 6 innings? 1 run on 2 hits in a game the Dodgers need. Scott Air was a nice August addition to this good Philadelphia bullpen. He takes over for Happ, so dominant, and giving the Dodgers what they needed here tonight. 2 hops to Utley. 1 out. Kuroda's 0 for 3, swinging the bat. Ground ball to the left of Feliz. Good play, 2 out.
That's a terrific play, almost catching that ball behind him.
Toronto was up. They lost to Kansas City in '85. Cardinals did that to the Dodgers in '85. Here's one in the left. Well hit, but Burrell back to get it. And then you know what happened with the Red Sox and the Yankees in the ALCS in 2004.
So does Joe Torre.
Yeah, he does. Utley down the left field line. It's a fair ball into the corner. So Chase Utley will dig for second. Ramirez gets it back in. It's a leadoff double.
Do that and be successful.
Charlie Manuel, his manager, said Howard just looks jumpy. He jumps on that pitch, lines it into right for a hit. Utley went back towards second, now ends up at third. It's runners at the corners, nobody out, and maybe the Phillies can get it going. Burrell with 1 swing could bring the Phillies right back into this game number 3. And a little floater, shallow center, another hit for the Phillies. In to score is Utley. Holding at second is Howard, and it's 7-2 and still nobody out.
Joe Torre and Rick Honeycutt, the pitching coach.
Here's a big at bat for Philadelphia, and it's Jason Worth, the former Dodger. He went around, says the home plate umpire, 1 out. Center field. Feliz got under it. Now Kemp's under it. That's out number 2. Wow, what an arm by Kemp.
16 assists from Matt Kemp, even though he was deep.
Back through the box for Kyle. Does the rest. Kuroda will appreciate the relief work by Corey Wade for the Boston Red Sox.
Had a great 2 months for them also.
Really did.
Yeah.
Fly ball into right. Easy for Worth. If anybody wants to disagree with the notion that the Dodgers of Manny Ramirez contract and his money is now Durbin hits Martin. And Durbin is going to stay in the game, and that'll get the Dodgers' attention that Martin's hit again.
Yeah, I think that was a changeup.
Loney strikes out for the 2nd out of the inning, and now Casey Blake will walk in.
And trying to beat a team to be world champion.
All the while holding their breath with every at bat. Oh goodness, the throw by Coast almost drilled Durbin in the head. Coast threw off his knees and almost took out his pitcher. And Coast is going to go out as they jumped on Jamie Moyer for 5 runs in the 1st. So he's been everything the Dodgers could have hoped for as a walk extends this 7th. And strike 3 called on Kemp. We go to the 8th inning here at Dodger Stadium. Phillies will come to the plate, trailing by 5. Base on Helberoa takes over at second as Blake DeWitt, who had a big hit tonight, is finished. And here's Coast. Manny Ramirez, a good play to his right, and Coast is held to a leadoff single. he strikes out for the first out in the 8th. But it was his second at bat. That'll be a focus leading into Game 4 tomorrow night. Casey Blake, 2 out. As are the Dodgers trying to get back in this series. Utley grounds to short. For Kyle goes the long way, and the inning is over. 2 shutout innings by the rookie Corey Wade. We go to the bottom of the 8th at Dodger Stadium. LA up by 5. Sajak is still here. Every time we show somebody in the on-deck circle, Pat Sajak is in the corner of the picture. The 1-2 to the left side. That's Phillies. That's out number 1. This is 1988. The last time there was an LCS. 81 over the Yankees as they got payback against New York, and then 88. Kent went around, and that's out number 2. 3-0 pitch to Furcal. A 2-out walk. If the Dodgers hang on and win this game, it would mean that these two teams have faced each other during the season, regular and postseason. On the outside corner, good pitch by Romero, who twisted his ankle coming off the mound, and he is really limping. There are the numbers for Jonathan Broxton. Can at times get a little wild. That's a fair ball, and out number 1. A game-changing play. Worth grounds a base hit through the right side, and Game 3 continues. Good piece of hitting by Worth. Just stuck the bat out, poked it through the right side, and Phillies will get another at bat. Should end the night. Baroa. Dodgers win Game 3.